And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, well, I've got a little electric light up there, so we'll see how much that lights up the life here. I want to kickstart this whole process. So we've got the setup for the blast furnaces. One here and one over there. And this is where the casting basin is going to go, and this is where our bars are going to go. So, we need the C5 in order to build these hard rock grinders and have them work. So, we're going to need to get that going. But first, I would like to get this started. Just because, kind of curious on how fast this thing charges up. These are all outfitted now with lenses. So they should be pretty much good to go. And we should see some good amount of material getting moved. Oh, there's the light. As you can see, that one electric light just lights up this whole cave. It's set to point light. No, yeah, point light. The other mode is light with shadows, and that, I don't know what that does, but spotlight, yeah, I'm not sure. It only shines off of one surface. So there we go. We have full turbines and they're revving up, and if we look at our charge power in, we're sitting at about 12,000. We should be more than that as these get really charged up. We need more fuel. There's more fuel. So there we go. More fuel is on the way, because these are going to need some more fuel here soon. So getting those maxed out, that goes up for another trip. All the empties get put in here, and this one just is continually traveling. So I'm not worried about that at all. But I do want to see just how much. I think this was the first one. So yeah, we are now spitting 22,000 power per second ish. It bounces around a little bit, but that's okay. It's not a perfect system. And then we are all revved up. This guy here is getting revved up right now. There we go. Everybody else is maxed. So it looks like it's about 23,000 power per second. Not bad. Not bad at all. That is two... yeah, that's 2 conduits worth of power. Full power. Yeah, so that's... I mean, it's a lot of power. It is a lot of power. I am not complaining one bit. So, the next thing I want to do is build the C5, but I also want to rush out and get to one of the areas that yeah, I think we should be able to zip right on through here. Now, this is an issue. If it happens to come around this side, it will find a very easy path to get to this wall right through here. So yeah, this isn't filled in or anything. That would be an insane amount of construction pace. So as soon as I build the C5, I'm going to rush out to see if we can't get to one of the outposts to scan it first. Okay, so the C5 is going to go right here. This officially kicks off the... how tall is this thing? See, it's 5 by 5, 25. Would be 3, and then 4. So it's 7 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this officially kicks off the Frozen Factory. We've got one corner left. I want to keep that corner up so I can charge it with my nuclear reactors and see just how fast we can charge that thing. So here is the final bit, and that will spawn in our lovely... Let's fly down here, see if we can catch them spawning in. I've never seen these things spawn in before, so this will be new to me as well. So that it should spawn in somewhere in here. Somewhere. I'm gonna kind of get a back. I'm gonna get a seat over here with it. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. The C5 is built. I saw it finish, and I'm not seeing anything going on here. So where is it? Give it a minute here. I fully expect a big hole to form in this platform, which is why I didn't build all the way out to where the spawners come in. Anytime now. Maybe we have to power it in order for them to come in. I didn't think so. Why is my thing like a light gray? There we go. That's better. I expected a little bit more activity on this side. Now, with my luck, the second I leave is when this thing will actually build up. So I did cap the ends here, but nowhere else did I cap them. Okay, so where are my cryo spawners? The little notice hasn't come up yet. I didn't think we needed to charge this or power the C5 in order for them to work. And I know if I leave this area, these things are going to pop in. I just have a feeling as soon as I leave, it's like, oh, now we can do it. Maybe because it couldn't be because it unloaded it. I mean, it should have, as soon as I built that thing, it should have fired off the event. I'm gonna build a little platform over here so I can zoom around this wall. Still not seeing it. Okay, well. I was hoping to catch it when they spawn in, because that is something I've never seen, and I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. I'm gonna fly my way down here. Hey, there's the C5. Set to cold mode. I need to charge up Arthur. Now the big test will be whether or not the hard rock grinder requires this thing to be powered. I always thought it needed it to be powered, but that is the big question. Because if it does need it to be powered, that will definitely spawn in the horde. So yeah, that thing is still no threats detected. Well, I hope the frozen factory isn't broken. That would kind of stink. So let's go down and see. Okay, we got more fuel being, and these things are idle. This thing's already charged. That was That was quite fast. So the hard rock grinders, we're gonna need to go down a ways. Arthur is still charging on his pad. He should zoom down to me. As soon as he is charged, we should see him. Oh, I think I see him. Yep, there he's light. Yeah, he cruises. He cruises when he needs to. He's super fast. The toxic caves are ready for a massive amount of chlorine. And I've already got... I don't have the rack rails onto those 3 uranium cargo lifts yet. So, we're going to go over here. Let's do Molly first. So, we're going to lens that with a chrome. Lens this one with a chrome. We're going to go see what we can see. Put a battery there, put a lens there. This should... I'm going to lens that one too. Oh, there's a few more I need to lens. Wow. Lens that one, lens that one. Okay, so the first hard rock grinder will go right here. Structure complete. Oh, it is grinding. Awesome. Oh, don't stand on it. It does hurt. So it does work. It takes a while. It takes a while to finish. Okay, so I am going to put a regular hopper here and a 2000 slot hopper here. And I'll show you why. Wow, this thing takes... Oh, I don't have this uber beamed yet. There we go. Now we are drilling. Drilling like crazy. So I'm not gonna set up the mine carts yet, because I don't want them down here, you know, doing nothing and possibly derailing while I work. I'm getting all of our trenchers ready to go. I think the trenchers take a considerable amount of power. I think it's 500 power per second. So with this first setup, it looks like it's going to take a little while. So I'll cut it here and come back when this thing is ready to go. So I'll be right back. And we are back. We are getting really close, 97%. And it's exactly 510 power per second. You can see right here, 510 power per second. So yeah, the lenses are working great on that. Now, when you have this thing running and it finishes, do not delete the machine, because it will change into rubble if you exit the game. So this thing dumped its molybdenum, so it is 2048 ore exactly. So you can see I got 2048 ore. Now, the reason I like these tricky hoppers is it's already a stack, so it doesn't completely clog and fill your inventory as you need it. So I'm going to dig this one out, because this is, you don't want to do it down anymore, especially with this setup, because I'm going to put a trencher head in here, and I need to clear out this space here. So rather than waste that, we are going to just redo this same setup, and it's 2048 ore on the dot. So again, I have 2100 space, and now that we have the molybdenum ore, I can automatically set that to the molybdenum, and it will grind that out, and it'll not risk ruining anything. Okay, so that's not stand. It's not stand on the thing itself. So there we go. Now we have our first batch of ore, and we can go up to the surface and start smelting it right away. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 sets of molybdenum and then 1 of chromium. And chromium I'm going to do up here where I'm not going to mine it down there. So I'm just going to build... I'm going to build the one I'm going to do up here. I'm not going to power it or anything. And I'm going to set up 1 hopper there, one hopper there. And this thing isn't going to run at all, so no chance of it ruining our day. And now that I have molybdenum, I can also set these 2,000 slot hoppers down here. So each one of those I can set to molybdenum, because that's what we're going to pull in from our minecart system. All right, rather than ride these cargo lifts all the way up, which would take minutes, I'm just going to teleport. Oh, let's do 5, 5, 5. That way I'm offset from the CPH, which I know is at 0, 0, 0. Okay, now that we are up here, let's set up. Let's start smelting this stuff. Sounds good to me. So over here in our arc, now regular smelters can't smelt this stuff, but these arcs, this is what these arcs are for. So we're gonna set the first one to molybdenum, and first dump all of that stuff in there. And of course I can't dump it all into there. So wow, that didn't... Let's see how slow that is. And this needs to be set to molybdenum bar. There we go. So yeah, this takes a while. The smelting of these first sets. It takes quite a while. Not gonna lie. It's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? You know, it just takes some time. So by the time that other hard rock grinder is done, I should have enough storage in here for the next 2040. Oh, I already have plenty of storage left in here. You can see with these, we have it's able to move enough ore to keep these 3 full. And that's what we're going for here. And what were these here for? I'm going to take these. I think these were potentially going to be for plastic. But they are no longer for plastic because we did it on the other side. And our systems are going great. This is feeding us molybdenum. Not sure. 2048 divided by 8 is something. I know it's evenly distributed. It might be 256. 256, that would be 4. I don't think it's 256. Because 256, 512... 1024. Yeah, I think it's 256. 256 bars from every 2048. From every hard rock grinder. So that should bring us up, because I've already almost got 256 bars of chromium, which is why I'm going to do 3 of molybdenum and 1 of these, which should give me... I'll have a little more molybdenum. Maybe I'll do 2 of chromium and 3 of molybdenum. I don't know. I might. depends on how patient I am, because it takes a while. Okay, this is full. That's full. Yeah, okay. Set that. That is... let's see. There's a lot of wasted stuff in there. I need to do the same for light chitin as well. So I'm going to take one of these and one of these and set this straight here. So this is heavy, and let's put that in there. And this one is the light. There we go. That takes care of that. Keep all this stuff moving. Yeah, all these probably started filling up. Yeah, 100 and look at all the stuff in there. Oh, so much stuff has gone bad. That's too bad. I knew these were getting close to filling up. I just didn't think that it was going to do it so quickly. Are any of these other ones? 1205. Wow, there's already 1,200 stingers. Almost 800 faceted eyes. Almost 1,000 perfect eyes. Another 76. I got an extra 76 there. And we got a lot of stuff to macerate, which is okay, because it just gives us little tittle bits of ore. But yeah, there was a lot of organics in this system. How many of these were getting full? Yeah, 48, 88, 99. Wow, there was a lot. Look at all the stuff. Yeah, wow, that was a lot. A lot of organics that we have to filter through now. So many ruined, spoiled parts. That is too bad. Oh well, you know, it goes with the territory. A little bit of extra space. I already had to do this one, and these two. I should have been keeping an eye out for them. But I was excited to get the frozen factory started and all that, so kind of lost my way there. How are we doing on fuel over here? Really quick before we go. These two I unhooked, so you can see I broke this down. So it should only be using these. It should only be using these two here. And it looks like we still have 27 fuel there. And 1757. I wonder if that is... I mean, I could just empty this out into here if I really wanted to. I don't know what takes priority. Anyway, that will have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.